It's coming! Sholmes's cry pierced through the thick wall of fog around us. Wisps of vapor flowed over the pistol as I cocked it, and I waited, breathlessly, in the stillness. The silence lasted for what seemed an eternity, until, at last, it appeared. From the shadows of the cloud, an enormous beast sprang out upon us. A hound it was, but not such a hound as any mortal has ever seen. Its eyes glowed with a smoldering glare. The whole of its ox-sized body was outlined in white-hot flames. Its rumbling pant and hideous howl, so terrified was I that I began to tremble with fear. "Look well, Wilson," Sholmes declared, gazing upon the mystical beast. "For this is the diabolical hound of the Baskervilles."
First 2 months in London passed in a flash. In a disconcerting courtroom experience we were first thrown into the day we arrived in the country. Sasaki-dan's terrible ordeal had followed closely behind. We had emerged victorious. However, there then came an abrupt end to our opportunities to appear in court, which was hardly surprising, of course, since I was nothing more than an amateur, an unknown student of law from a faraway land. So life in the little office was very quiet. That is, until it was shattered one day by that faithful telegram. 15th of April, 9:13 a.m. Naruhodo's legal consultancy. FBI, open up! That morning, I was woken up by the unreserved knocking on the door by the telegram boy. But after he'd gone, Sasato-san's behavior became very obviously strange. Sasato-san? Yes! Is it time to leave for court already? That means, what case is it? I don't think I'm scheduled to defend anyone at the moment, am I? Oh no, of course not. How silly of me. But I think Iris said she would make us breakfast. Should we go down to Mr. Schoen's suite? Yes. Iris makes the most delicious breakfast. She does, doesn't she? Once our brothers fall, we can leave from court fighting fit for. Let me see. What case is it? Here we go again. So, what was it about? The telegram was delivered this morning. Oh, a telegram? I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, if you're not gonna get away with it. Well, I didn't think I would. Actually, don't give it a moment's thought. Nothing interesting. Boring, in fact. Just a boring old telegram. That's 3 times now that she's tried and failed to convince me it was nothing. I promise I'll tell you about it at some point. Alright, I understand. Don't tell me that telegram is that Soseki died. Don't tell me. Don't you do it to me, Abe. Suppose the second will have arrived back in Japan by now, won't he? Yes, I should think so. Left immediately after the terrible ordeal. Which would mean he should have completed the voyage already, or be just a few days away. A fortnight ago, we had a very long telegram from him. Do you remember? Complaining of seasickness? by and large, it seems the voyage has been going well. Is something wrong? Naruhodo-san? I'm just wondering, what might have become of Soseki-san had he stayed in London? That's all. I mean, as regards to Lord Van Zeeks, the Reaper. Yes, I wonder if the seasickness would have been paled into insignificance. What did they say? That no one who stands in the dock can be saved from the Reaper? Right? Like the way the nightmare trial ended on the day we arrived in London. For 2 months on the cause of the dreadful fire is still a mystery. Yes, but at least Soseki-san is safely out of the country now. Presumably that means. The curse of the Reaper can only take effect when the confines is the city of London. Even if that's the case, with a little comfort, I have a terrible sense of foreboding. If the legend of the Reaper is to be believed, it would mean he wields the sword of justice himself. Come to think of it, I wonder what he's been up to these past years. Surely, not wielding that sword against war quite tremendous. No, I don't think so. Apparently, Lord Van Zeeks haven't appeared in court once since our last encounter. Oh? Yes, this is Soseki-san's crowd. Withdrawn from judicial services and... Really? Just like before. She wasn't in court at all for several years. So it's just me who has faced him in his recent spate of trials? Just my luck. Look, does it come into it? Sorry? What was that? Oh, nothing. Never mind. Good morning, Runo. Susie. Good morning, Iris. Is Sean playing the violin or something? Iris. What is it, Runo? What is that terrible noise? It sounds like a cat being strangled. Yes, you noticed that, did you? Called it. I think it's in the best form this morning, it seems. Hello? Hello? Mr. Sholmes? Good morning. A good morning. To die, perhaps. Has something happened, Mr. Sholmes? You look miserable, the way you were playing the violin before. My analytical mind is dead. Music is dead. The world is dead. Damn this blanched existence! That is all, my dear fellow. Nothing of consequence. I'm afraid I don't understand. Well, Iris, isn't it time we ate? Some dry toast and insipid coffee for me, if it is not too much trouble. This is also Seki-san's cat. Oh look, it's Wagahai. Good morning, boy. Meow. Sort of tiny door for cats. How did it get in? Well then, everyone, time for breakfast. Oh, wonderful. Let me help you, Iris. But it would be indeed a fine day to die. Something Sometimes missing from Mr. Schultz's desk. You seem to be very unhappy this morning, Mr. Schultz. What happened? It used to be the case that in my hands, violent songs, drawn chorus, and billows and tones make the flowers bloom. But now, all the muses are unamused with me. The goddesses of music have thrown me over. Whatever do you mean, Mr. Schultz? For hours, I have bowed. For days. Though the night I have endeavored to no avail. Never to no avail. That sound, my tone, it's lost. The brilliant, clear, unwavering tone, gone forever, no more erected, an unbridled emotion. Well, you haven't been practicing much lately, have you, Hurley? Don't worry. I'm sure it will come back to you in time. Don't worry, I'm sure it will come back to you in time. Heed my words, Mr. Naruhodo. The goddess of the arts are fickle. One day, they bestow genius on a man. The next day, they unmercifully withdraw it. Oh? Dear. Why is this happening to me? They take the turn I have relied in for me. What is left? For pity's sake, what is left? Deduction, perhaps? Isn't that what you're known for? Mr. Sholmes, I don't like to pry, but your desk looks rather empty today. Ah, well done, Mrs. Santa. Your observation skills are do you credit. Oh no, Mr. Sholmes. They pare it into insignificance when compared to yours. You'd struggle not to notice, would you? You mean Hurley's great analytics skill? That's at Windy Banks? Sorry? Is that Windy Banks? No. Windy Banks. The pawnbroker. What? You mean you pawned that enormous machine of yours? It has some considerable value, you see. Quite undeservingly. But it's not a very important machine for your work. I do wish you had consulted if you had consulted us. The situation has been so I should have gladly passed what little inconvenience it had. Dear Madame, things are far from desperate. But the pawnbroker has your wonderful machine. How can it be anything but desperate? Making use of a pawnbrokery is quite an ordinary here in London, sure. It is? Doesn't sound like ordinary at all. It would seem that neither of you fully understand how pawnbroking works. Oh? Just to understand it. What do you mean when you said you didn't fully understand how pawnbroking works? To the people of London, pawnbrokeries are akin to banks. Banks? On Mondays, merchants will eager the finest jackets and trappings to the pawnbrokers of choice. The money they receive in return, they are able to trade happily through the week. And then, on Saturdays, they go to recover their things using a money they earn. I had no idea. This has been a fascinating lesson for us. Everyone does it, you see, especially people in the inner London. And should they have no money to spare, they'll purchase us a fine jacket. Not to wear, obviously, but to pawn. Should need your eyes. Oh, how ingenious. So whenever we have something that's getting in the way, we leave that windy banks, you see. Pawnbrokery can be a thought of an extreme secure vault. Who would have thought that even pawnbrokers are different here in Great Britain? Of course, you have to watch Hurley with it. Sometimes he pawns things he really shouldn't. Don't you, Hurley? What does it matter? The world is dead to me now. Mr. Marasumi's cat seems to have settled into his new home. Oh, yes! And I've been very attached to the little waggy. It would appear his previous owner is completely forgotten to. Cats are unfeeling creatures. Their mews are as empty as the hearts of the muses. Mr. Natsume had no intention of taking Waggy back to Japan. I wonder why he kept him in the first place. I expect he would have taken him if he could. Pets were strictly forbidden aboard steamships in our experience. And for good reason. Terrible things can happen if the rules of passage are not obeyed. Yeah, we know all too well. Well, I don't mind, because Waggy's adorable. Yes, it really is. Oh yes, what about the door? I don't remember seeing that tiny thing in the main door before. Where did it come? Where did it come? Oh, you noticed. You're observant, Maruna. Look, I use this. It's my latest invention. What is that? I call it the Clap-Flap-O-Man. Gosh, a machine making doors just for cats? That's right. I can make a cat flap for a little furry friend like Waggy in seconds. And it can do it on any door, no matter what it's made of. It's very powerful. Wouldn't it have been quicker to just make the cat flap rather than making a machine to make the cat flap? Well, yes, but now I can make cat flaps anywhere I like. Oh, I think it's wonderful. You must make one for us in the door of our office upstairs, Iris. She really doesn't know how to come up with unconventional inventions, does she? She really does know how to come up with unconventional inventions, this girl. Oh, what was that? Waga hi? What was that? Oh no! Waga hi, take it up in your violin. I think he thinks it's a toy. No. What is he doing to it? Oh dear, Mr. Shrum's precious violin. Why should I care? What? I shouldn't be surprised. The cat is more accomplished musician than I. The cat is a more accomplished than I know. Shams! So Shams really has some poor spirits, isn't he? Well, anyway, I'll put it back where it lives. Shall I? Under cat's reach if possible. Vacated the entire street. That's scarily plausible, actually. This violin, is it? It's a Stradivarius, one of the finest violins in the world, made by the renowned Italian producer Antonio Stradivari. Oh, I see. Doesn't really look like anything special to me. I happened upon it covered in dust, laughingly in a pawn shop, down on a no-script barrier. The broker had no idea of its value, so I was able to purchase it for a mere 55 shillings. Honorable. And until today, been my faithful companion in every Paganini-inspired performance I have made. I ask you, is there a reason to live in a world devoid of music, to tolerate the balance of existence? No! There is none. Mr. Sholmes? What, my dear madam? What? My thoughts are preoccupied by the Pharisees of release from this dull routine. Well, it's about the violin. It looks very different to normal, don't you think? What do you mean, Mrs. Sutton? Oh, Susie's right. Yes. The tone of wood is completely different. And that's not all. I'm sure there was no crack here before. Didn't the cat just mess it up? It's not even the right size, is it? What's this? Wait, what? Terribly sorry I have to tell you, Mr. Jones, but the instrument isn't a violin at all. Then what? I believe it's an entirely different instrument. It's called a viola. What? What? You're right. You're quite right. This isn't my favorite Stradivarius. So what? Pray, is this piece a string for outside? Not your faithful performing partner, then. Ah, I see. I see what must have happened. Oh, do you, Iris? Just a simple mix-up. What do you mean by a mix-up, Iris? Well, you see, this viola, was at Windy Banks until last week. At the pawnbroker? Not Mr. Shone's beloved musical partner. There's a proverb in the East, which you are no doubt familiar, my dear fellows. Always let a beloved child travel. Yes, indeed. So you sent your beloved violin to the pawnbrokers in hope that it would experience personal growth. Oh, what a wonderful idea! Last week, my great anti-scope in order to release my precious instrument. But it would appear Mr. Windybank mistakenly furnished me with a tardy fiddle instead. But my ears cannot be deceived by the hollow timbre of this piece of timber. No. Your every sense was deceived by that fact until it just had springs. A fine state of affairs it is, and why I always say, Mr. Northwood, never trust a pawnbroker. They will try to fiddle you every time. But earlier you told us that you could think of a pawnbroker as an extremely secure vault. Come, Mr. Naruhodo. Dilly-dallying will get you nowhere. Sorry? Crunching your toast with that vacant aspect, fashioning your coffee so obsolete. Are you not a little embarrassed by your own conduct considering the urgency of which we are faced? You must visit Windybank's brokery at once. That's right, isn't it, Mr. Jones? Precisely, Mr. Sutton. Without a moment's delay. But I haven't finished my bacon and eggs. My dear fellow, surely you do not still intend to crush your bacon with an increasingly vacant aspect, to vest your eggs in what is. Alright, say no more. Let's go then. Don't worry, Bruno. I'll be happy to heat it up for you again later. Oh, thank you. As it happens, I'm rather curious to see what a British pawnbroker looks like. 15th April, Windybank's Pawnbrokery. So this is a British pawnbrokery. Oh my! There are also some two contraptions in here that I've never laid eyes on. Ah, Sasato-san. Sparks of wonder in your eyes. Can't wait to score the shelves, kid. I get the impression you enjoy places like this. Oh yes, I don't know why. Seeing such a lot of things I don't understand is a real thrill. My dear fellows, let us not forget why we are here. Oh, Mr. Sharps. Why are we calling the matter of business? No pleasure. Clearly Mr. Shams means business too, judging from the sparks of fury in his eyes. Ah, Mr. Shams, sir, welcome back. Did you hear the brazen welcome? Well, yes, you're a potential customer, sir. We are disgruntled customers, Mr. Naruto. It's time to inform Mr. Winbank of our arrival. Come, the fight is afoot. Naturally, you will recall this, which I retrieved from you some days ago. Yes. The second-rate fiddle is not my faithful instrument, Mr. Windybank. The color of the wood is different, there's holes in it, and it's not even the same size. Wonderful summary of your observations, Mr. Shams. I'm so very terribly sorry, sir. How utterly unforgivable of me. An inexcusable mistake of the pawnbroker. There's only one way to make amends. No. Put the gun down. Put the gun down. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down, Mr. Windybank. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down, sir. No need. Too far. Too far. Too far. I don't think that will be necessary. If I may just say one thing before I pop off. Yes. It's you, sir, Mr. Shams. Took it upon himself to remove the items the other day, I believe. Sorry? As I recall, entering the storeroom to fetch your violin, but I heard it. Ah, here it is. You did. And when I turned to controversial, you had taken the viola and left her. However, there can be no doubt the blame lies firmly at my door for allowing you to leave. So shall I gobble across any longer? Will you just die with me? No, 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 no! Stop it, dear Philip! The fault is mine! Whew! It would appear that the fight is over. I do humbly apologize, Mr. Windybank. Evidently, my questionable disposition participated in this tragedy. Well, you wouldn't be Mr. Holmes without that questionable disposition now, wouldn't you? Haha, I do believe you may be right, sir. It's either a laugh or a cry, I suppose. You must be one of those more challenging customers. I needed to remind you of the particular collection of items you've brought through my door in the past. Oh? Peculiar items? The extreme. For example, the unpublished manuscript of an illustrious work, the novels of Sherlock Holmes of some. Oh my! A new full-fledged novel? And unpublished? A story I've yet to read, you mean? Ah! Forgive me! Wait, before you die, you must tell me more. This guy needs to put the gun away right now before I lose my freaking mind. I must know more. Tell me everything. Wow, the Sato-san is really fired up now. Really an unpublished story under this very roof? Well, one day the gentleman here brought in an old metal chest, you see. I should like to entrust you with it. Entrust this to your care for a while, Mr. Windybank. For a chest like that, 1 shilling, sir. Not a farthing more. That is something of very great value indeed. The latest manuscript, counting the adventures of Mr. Sherlock Holmes. I beg your pardon. A manuscript? You wish to deposit a manuscript? Indeed I do, but I am confident it will be quite safe here. And that was that. As such, Mr. Holmes' latest tale of the otherworldly mystery lies dormant in my store. Mr. Holmes, is that really true? Do I sense that someone doesn't want to talk about this? I continue to pay your fee, do I not? I kindly continue to store my belongings securely. Of course, sir. Of course. They're safe and sound with me, I assure you, all my life. Put the gun down, Mr. Windybank. I wonder, could I ask you something? Ah, yes, gentleman from the east, I see. Yes, that's a sable suit. Supposedly I could offer you 6 pence for it. Instead of wishing to offend, the tone is somewhat dull. Sorry. Aha! But for your splendid attire, ma'am. 5 guineas, no less. The colors are exquisite, the design exotic. Eastern artistry at its finest, I may say. Oh my! 5 guineas, you say? He's trying to buy the clothes off our bodies right now. How interesting. Why do I feel as though I've suffered some sort of defeat here? Actually, I was hoping to ask you about your business. Heard it said the pawnbrokers are are used rather like banks here in London. Yes, sir, indeed. Many of my customers utilize the establishment as you described. I price the items and offer them a proportionate loan and 2 months of secure storage. Within that time, they repay the original sum to me plus the agreed interest. The items are happily returned. But what happens if they don't pay you the money? And the items are offered for sale in my shop, as you can see on the shelf behind me. So you never sell items before 2 months has passed? That's right, Mom. That's right. Which means some considerable responsibility rests on my shoulders. Should the customer's precious belongings be lost, the only recompense is for me to end it all. The very idea, Mr. Windybank, is absurdity. It's an absurdity. One should never talk about one's demise so casually. Says the man who was telling us it was all a good day to die this morning. Let us not forget that I have already helped you take measures to ensure such a tragedy never occurs. Oh, what sort of measures? I engineered a simple device which Mr. Windybank has installed here in his shop. I call it the Red-Handed Recorder. Is that so, Mr. Windybank? Ha ha ha. Is that deep sigh? What on earth is a red-handed recorder? Use your eyes, my dear fellow. There are two just below the ceiling. I can see what appears to be a camera attached to some sort of timing device. Very astute. It is indeed a camera, furnished with some 100 pieces of a celluloid film. Every 30 minutes precisely, the camera automatically records the appearance of the shop. Here, I have an example I can show you. Ah yes, the print for the camera set to record the activity at the shop counter. Developed a special type of film, so sensitive it produces a very crystal clear image in the darkness. Really? That's extraordinary. So you can clearly see the counters in the door behind. Look. As you see, there's someone who enters the premises with ill intent. His identity would summarily be summarily exposed. But do not say the photograph prints were taken at 30-minute intervals. Indeed, as you say, my dear madam. What if the incident were to occur in between the times? One could only say that'd be a cruel twist of fate. I must confess, the devices haven't given me some cause for distress. I beg your pardon, Mr. Winterman. Surely they are anything but distressing, reassuring, well. The cost of the film, sir. Was graciously placed not 1, 2 cameras in my shop. Here's some I pay for. I have 100 utterly useless prints every single day. I'm afraid the cost of the film will break me before I'm much older. Nevertheless, a small price to pay to ensure the safety of my preferred pawnbroker, you know. My dear fellows, we are on the verge of an age where safety and security come at a price. Oh, heavens help us. Now then, Mr. Sholmes, allow me to return your precious violin. Ah, the very thing. Thank you, Mr. Winterbank. Perhaps this might mark an end of the peculiar items you tried to pop, Because if anything were to happen to one of them, this would be the only answer. Put the gun away, Mr. Winterbank. I really think you ought to stop waving that gun around. Someone could get hurt. Fear not. Sorry. Fully loaded a single bullet, so no one but myself could possibly be harmed. That's not really what I meant. Good day to you then, Mr. Windy Bench. It's been a pleasure as always, Mr. Schwartz. Don't tell me this guy's gonna end up dead. So, Mr. Naruhodo. Now explore at last. To a little door behind that curtain. That leads to the storage room, where Mr. Windybank keeps articles that are currently in pawn. Ah, I see. There's nothing too peculiar of interest inside. I certainly wouldn't recommend any larcenious activity. Recommended or not, it's not something I tend to do. There is but one key, and Mr. Windybank keeps it in his pocket at all times. Before he sleeps, he places it into a small pot which he slides under his pillow. How on earth do you know about that, Mr. Schwartz? I am a detective, sir. It's my business to know what others do not. I am frequently assailed by information that I neither care for nor wish to retain. Except you cared enough to retain that. Mr. Jones, you're a wonder. The prime suspect and his pawnbroker is ever gold. Enormous. What is that enormous art open on the counter? So big. If nothing else, we're particular about recording the items he accepts. It'd have to be. Otherwise he'd get himself in all sorts of trouble. Might explain the thing that catches his eyes, harder than a light. This revolver here. Do not even entertain even a single thought of pilfering an article in my stuff. Huh? I assure you, Mr. Windybank would not hesitate to draw that weapon with the speed of violating his boldly silent. Oh, you don't mean he'd blow his brains out, indeed, in recompense for his blunder. Oh my. But in any case, we would never do such a thing. How could he ever suggest it? Look at this big, shiny box. That, my dear madame, is a music box. Surely you should have things back in your home country. Oh my, yes. Sorry, I've never seen one so large before. Shall we listen a while? It's like the music of angels. I've heard anything like it before in my life. This particular specimen is in a large variety, commonly found in the public houses and restaurants. There's a metal disc inside on which the notes to be played are recorded. Simply by replacing a disc with another, any music you care to imagine can be played. My goodness, what a simply delightful machine. Indeed, though their popularity has waned recently with the development of a gramophone. Gramophone, of course. Haha. Science and technology advance at such an overwhelming pace. Was anything you care to imagine? Also forfeited items, offered for sale by the product. What does that really mean now? When you pawn or correctly pump an item, the broker loans you money against its worth. Stores the item for an agreed period of time, after which the loan must be repaid. If not, he is free to display in his shop for sale at the price of his choosing. Oh, yes. Now, explain. Notice the little price tags on everything. Of course, simply by paying the agreed interest on the loan, no one can extend the period of safekeeping. So you may pawn that black garb of yours without fear, my dear fellow. My treasured uniform? Never! It embodies my student's spirit. Windows for like. Allow me to enlighten you, my dear fellows. What you're looking at is a stereoscope. A stereoscope? Facet? It is aptly named, I assure you. Look through the eyepieces for yourself. I mean, just before you do, there's something I should point out. Dear fellows, in order to see the image properly, stereoscopics, as it were, you will need your eyes. You need to be cross-eyed. However, if that is beyond you, it's of little consequence today. Alright then, I'm gonna try it. Wah! Mr. Naruto, you must see at once. Alright then. Should I be cross-eyed? I'm gonna try to look at my own lines. What the? I don't believe it. It's just a photographic print. It seems like you could reach out and touch it. Yes. Sense of depth is startling, is it not? Stereoscopes are one of London's many finds. They're often found in little stalls in the park. People wait for hours to see them. Why are people betting with such black magic? It's no magic, my dear madam. It is, well, far too complicated to explain at present. We shall have this lesson for another day. That's not a calendar you can easily miss, is it? It's April. Today's date. Yes, it's not for sale, I must point out. It's an Eastern-style page-a-day calendar. Every night at midnight, I tear off the front page to reveal the following day. The perfect calendar for a tearaway fellow such as yourself, Mr. Whitney. And who was it who walked out here with the wrong violin before? Well, when you agree to store it here this password without payment, articles are forfeited, you see. You have to keep a close eye on the date. It's something of a pawnbroker's obsession, you might say. Oh yes, you can see you're very dedicated to your job. Whatever could be easier. There's a small catch here, though. Sprinkler mechanism. What are you two doing? What? Us? Nothing. No, nothing at all. it seems to have a pair of little windows. What? Only trumpets, what? That ain't fair, you know. Not very worth a penny. But I cannot offer more. That's what I need to see, Yonka. Lestrade! Wait, don't we know? I'm sure I recognize her. Oh, yes, the young lady. From Mr. Miguel's trail 2 months ago. Her name is Gina Lestrade. She has a chance to answer questions like much crowd to prevent rather than people of that commonly called pickpocket. Gordon Bennett, you lied! Lizard, I hope you're doing well. How'd you get that back? What? You remember me, Sen, do you? Well, I remember being completely surrounded by your smoke, that's for sure. Just watching you do is down and out, like the rest of us, nothing to eat. Comes a pop of the black weasel. Sorry, coat. This black tuna makes every comment. Ah, goodness day. Unless I'm much mistaken. You wouldn't be the young pickpocket who stole our experimental smoking name lunch. Mr. Sharks. So, have you something of value to pawn to? Allow me to see the article. I shall negotiate with Mr. Windybank on your behalf. Pull the other one. I don't need your help from some stuck-up D. Get out of my business. Go on. I'll make trouble for you. As you wish, Miss Lestrade. I will happily remove myself from your presence. He's really done it. He's gone. I'm sorry, but as I said, there's really no room for negotiation. Some kind of metal piss. And you, go on, leave me alone. Miss Lestrade, just pretend we aren't here. We shan't be offended in the slightest. What? Somehow, I didn't really think you were the sort of person who'd use a pawnbroker this last week. Yeah, well I am. I'm a lender, just like everyone else. That's the problem, is it? No, not at all. It's just, well... Oh, I get it. I know what you're thinking. This thing probably didn't belong to her. Probably got it on the dive, didn't you? Yeah, I can see it ran all over your heavy chase. Well, I might have been thinking something along those lines. You're not gonna deny it, Mr. Naruhodo? And then he will come out and ask you straight. You pawn things that you steal from other people. Well, I don't know. Best to answer that. I suppose sometimes. You're not gonna deny it either, Miss Lestrade? Not this time, alright? I swear. That thing belongs to me. Mr. Windybank, what exactly is that metal disc that Miss Lestrade has brought in? It seems to have hundreds of little bumps on its surface. Ah, this is a music disc, you see. For use inside a music box. Music box. Ah, there just happens to be a music box right over there. What? You don't even know what a music box is? Eastern's ain't so savvy, eh? I don't know what a music box is. Just never seen one of those discs before. The small protrusions on the metal disc encodes the tune to be played in the music box. You simply insert the disc, set the machine going, and beautiful music plays. So incredible. Tell us, what tune is on the disc? Well, I'm afraid I couldn't tell you that. There's so many different types of music box, you see. British made, German, Swiss. No way of knowing which particular machine this disc was made for. How does it show? Really, I'm offering more than I should with this penny. It's a packet of lies. He told me I didn't. He said it once. Well, never mind you. You just ain't right. That's all. The disc worth good money, you know it is. Well then, let's try your luck at another pawnbroker's. It's been a coast. Little chatter. Let's see. There's some dubious article with her every single time. Dubious? What are you trying to say? Honest customer. So, there's something dubious about this dish you brought in today? Well, if it were only that simple. Sorry, what do you mean? What you actually brought it in was a storage ticket. A storage ticket? So let's say I actually come to redeem an article from you. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Tells me as stuff was stolen. Alright, yes, that's definitely dubious. The article in question would have been forfeited at midnight today. But she gave me the ticket for it. Paid both the loan and the interest. I was obliged to return the article. What's the article? Tell us, Mr. Whitby. Scamp is wearing it. Overcoat she's What is with fit, doesn't it? I mean, it's mine, so of course it does. What about the discount? How did that come into all this? This is something. New article to pump. Girl and I can agree on a price. I'm confused. So you said that Miss Lester bought storage? Really quite simple. Yes, Todd brought me a storage ticket. Money owed on it, as you say. This heavy black coat, which you've returned to her care, as I understood. That's right, yes. Rather unsurprisingly, as soon as the ruffian put the thing on, she went rifling through the pockets. Oh, you mean... What? You know it's rude to stare at a lady. Ah, I see. It came from the pocket of the overcoat, didn't it? You ain't a sis. Then yes, exactly. And she immediately tried to pawn it. Quite a high price. Well, rather suspicious, I think. I give up. Was trying to pawn something anyone else would. Miss Lestrange, may I ask who deposited the overcoat? Why you did? that's why. May I ask who deposited the overcoat here in the first place? Well, me. Doesn't really appear to be your size. The old man. The old man's, ain't it? Is it, Miss Lestrade? Yes. It's definitely all rather suspicious. Out of my way, please! Good day to you. Good day to you. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I need to figure out a new voice, because I keep trying to do, like, all the voices I'm doing for some reason are very similar. So why don't we get this guy something different? Good day to you, ladies and gentlemen. What's your problem, eh? There's no problem. As long as you remove yourself. I have much to discuss with the proprietor. And if you intend to make a problem of it, I shall see you outside, little girl, for the high need of you deserve. Look, ain't it obvious? I ain't done talking with him yet. If you think you're such a gent, you should know I can wait in line. Well, you're an impudent little brat, are you? As well as a pickpocket. Eh? Who are you? How do you know who I am? The question is, how do you not know who I am? You haven't the courtesy to remember the faces of your victims, it seems. Huh? What? I mean, from you? Broker. Yes, sir. I believe this filthy thief has just redeemed an article from you, no? It's his coat? Are you kidding me? Well, yes. The article in question belongs to me. I demand for it to be returned at once. Oh my! Now that's a lie. What are you trying to pull? Give it back. Give me back my overcoat, you wastra. And needless to say, the music box. Any music box discs too. You can't have it. You just can't. The old man's. It was. Now it's mine. Goodness, Mr. Naruhodo. It's a very awkward situation. Yes. I think perhaps we should hear both sides of the story in a more needed.